The first thing you need to learn when trying to lose weight is that the fat you eat is the fat you wear. Carbohydrate does not turn into fat. That is a myth and it's wrong. I think we can all agree that a person eating a 2,500 calorie diet of KFC is not going to look the same as a person eating a 2,500 calorie diet of fruit and rice. So always go for the high carb foods. What does that mean in practice? Well, you should avoid meat, dairy, eggs, and oils. All oils. Oils are purely fat and should be avoided. Another three would be olives, nuts, and avocados. Now, olives, nuts, and avocados aren't merely as unhealthy as the examples named before, but they are still high in fat and should be avoided if you want to lose weight. And now for some foods that are advertised as sweets, and therefore part of the reason why sugar has such a bad name in our society concerning weight loss, even though it's the fat in these foods that makes people fat. So, on the list, ice cream. Ice cream tastes sweet, but ice cream is full of dairy in general, and therefore fattening because dairy is loaded with fat. Stuff like cakes, pancakes, cookies, and muffins are fattening if they contain eggs and milk, which mostly they do. And last, candy and chocolate. Now, chocolate obviously contains milk, and candy bars, well, most of them contain chocolate, so there you go. So you can see that these sweets have a bad name because they have shown to make people fat, but it's not actually the sugar in them, it's the fat in them. Now for the foods that will get you the lean body that you desire. Fruit. Eat as much fruit as you care for throughout the day. Make a meal of fruit if you want to, or even make two, or go fruitarian if you want to do that, but you don't have to do that. Second would be starch, all starches. Oat, wheat, rye, barley, corn, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. All of those are great. I'm sure you can think of many more, but starches are really good. Starches are a great basis for dinners and lunches and whatever, breakfast if you want to. Another one would be legumes, such as beans, lentils, and chickpeas. And of course, last but not least, vegetables. Now, a lot of people think vegans only eat vegetables, but vegetables are what they are a side dish and shouldn't really be more. So make fruit and starches your staple. Fruit tastes great on its own, best food you can get. As for starches, they're still healthy and great and good for you, but they tend to taste a little boring, so feel free to add some sauces. And first of all, go for the low oil sauces, and secondly, the low salt sauces. If you can get that, do what you can do. But that shouldn't be your main concern, as it's just a sauce and not the main dish. So now you know the secret. Eat fruit, starches, add some legumes, vegetables, mushrooms, whatever, and add some more exercise and you're on your way. And if you're looking for more ideas on how to lose weight, get healthy and fit, I'd always recommend to take the advice of fit and healthy vegan YouTubers over some fat meat, dairy and egg promoters.